Hello everyone, let's get the international greeting out the way first. Hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagamashima, здравствуйте, привет, bunna, dzień dobry, sziasztok, hello. Xin chào, yabosio, teresaru alaikum sasiaka, marhaban, merhaba, habiri, and shalom, wherever you are across the world. Welcome, my name is Brunellesp. Thank you for joining me. If you are new and if you are not new, and then a special thank you very much, and for your patience as well, because I've been absent for quite a while. Sorry. Okay, so new foundation alert. There's another one video coming up tomorrow as well. Woo! It is the year of the foundation. I'm happy. I'm never ever going to get bored with testing foundations out. So that's that. So Smashbox, a brand I haven't bought anything from for a long time, has brought out a new foundation, and it is the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-hour foundation. It comes in 40 shades. It has got a neutral undertone, warm undertone, cool undertone, and it's got from the fairest to a really dark shade, and it goes from light to dark. You get 30 ml in each of the containers. The cost here in the UK is £29.50, which is not bad for foundation at all. Actually, it's quite reasonable around there. And also, let me just give you the information quickly and read through. It says here, it is vegan, and it is a 24-hour full coverage with a matte finish, weightless, comfortable feel that's non-settling and non-creasing. Woo! Okay. Oil and shine control with kaolin clay and bamboo powder. Yes! I'm an extremely oily person, by the way. All over my face, but especially in the center part of my face is extremely oily. So kaolin clay, I tend to use that as well as face mask to try and help tone that things down. So that's great. It is also waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant, smooths skin with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E and light scattering spheres for all skin types, and non-acnogenic, cruelty free. It does say here as well, a little goes a long way. This formula, it reveals its true color within 60 seconds and sets quickly. What else? A comfortable 24-hour full coverage foundation that is weightless, glides over skin. It controls oil and shine and has a blurring effect. It's also waterproof, sweat-proof, humidity resistant, and won't look cakey or cause any acne. So that's the information that we have here. It says usage here: apply filter finish primer. I didn't get the primer. I tried to find a primer in store, but I didn't have it, which is so unfortunate. Start with a drop of foundation and blend well. This formula reveals itself to color, blah blah blah, within 60 seconds. Build as needed. So those are the instructions. We are going to see how well this performs. I am, as I said, extremely oily, so I am still on the lookout for good foundations. Now, let me just see the top temperature today. Okay, Google, what is the top temperature where I am today?
In London today, you can expect a high of 18 and a low of 11.
18 degrees. Now, that's not hot. However, as an extremely oily person, that don't mean nothing. I'm still going to get oily. So we're going to see, we're going to wear this for at least 7 hours. That's more than long enough to be able to tell. And the shade that I've got here comes in packaging like this. So it's got the Smashbox label there, and it comes in a tube format, plastic tube format, squeezy plastic, so which is fine. I don't mind that, although we're trying to save the planet, so less of the plastic, please. So the shade I've got, as I said, is a 4.3 neutral undertone. So you've got the squeezy tube. There is not a cover on it at all, so as soon as you open it, that is it. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit here. It's a really, ooh, okay, it's a thick foundation. Look at that. It's as thick as anything. That ain't going nowhere. So hopefully this is okay as a shade. I have no idea. I'm gonna use a sponge, and I'm gonna go section by section. It's super thick. Whoa. Okay. Oh, no. Primer. Wait a second. Using a Rimmel matte primer, which I did a review on recently. I'm just going to quickly put that on my face all over. I'm just adding a second primer just on my nose and the center of my face here. That is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. It's time to apply. Okay, that's not a bad shade at all. Good match. I think we shall see once it settles down. A little does go a long way. Whoa wee. It is matte. Ooh. Wow. Okay, it definitely has like a blurring effect. I don't think this is the right tone for me at all. I like the shade match, but it looks it definitely goes a long way. You will need to do this definitely section by section. And it does have a blurring effect on the skin. It really does. Whoa. Alright people, so foundation is in place. It feels super light. A little goes a long way. You need to go section by section rather than tapping all over your face and then thinking, no, just go section by section and finish it off. It is definitely full coverage. I only went in with one layer. That's more than enough to cover my face. It is so natural and skin-like. It is ridiculous. I still can see my pores here, but where you've got kind of like skin tone that is even, it really kind of really makes it look really nice and smooth, really smooth. I like how smooth. I mean, look at that area. Look at that area. Ooh. Right, shade wise, I'm very happy with the shade itself. Undertone in normal daylight, I've had a look, is a no for me. It is not right at all. So I need to bring it, I need a little bit more golden inside. And just to kind of demonstrate for a bit, guys, the people think, oh, you're getting the wrong foundation. Listen, it is not an easy thing for me to do. I initially, when I looked online, thought I'd go for 4.25, which is warm undertone, because I looked at the others that were cool and neutral, and I wanted to avoid those. Reason for this, you see. And that one was kind of like blended in here, and you couldn't tell it. But clearly, if it is to go by this, my face is about 2 shades darker, so it would never work. Now, after shade 4.3, which is the one I've got, which is neutral undertone, you've then got 4.35, which is deep with cool undertone, so no good for me at all. Then the next shade after that, you've got 4.4, deep with cool reddish undertone, too dark for me already. Then you've also then got 4.7, way too dark for me, with deep with neutral undertone. And then you've got 4.5, very deep with warm undertone, but it's very deep, so therefore is too dark for me. And then you've also got the other one, which is 4.6, very deep with cool undertone, so too dark for me. So the closest one I can have there, if I could get a 4.3 warm undertone, that would just be perfect for me. But I don't have that, so what do I do? What do I do? Considering that my face is already darker than my neck area and my chest area, if I then go for a foundation that's two shades darker than even my face, well, I might just want to make sure that everything's like this, because it ain't never gonna work. It's just no. So that's that. Anyway, that's enough chatting. I'm gonna go and finish off my face. It is now 11:32, and I'll let you know what my face looks like. What my face looks like, you'll see that. I'll let you know what my face feels like foundation wise, but so far it is really nice and natural. Oh my god, I just wish I could find my perfect shade. But yeah, it is so far so good. See you back in a mo. Alrighty people, this is my face all done. I am finito. I shall see you guys in a few hours, probably around 7 o'clock thereabout. That will be more than long enough to be able to tell what the foundation is like. It still feels very light. Now, I did have to work very hard to try and get enough warmth on my face. I had to use a bronzer, and I had to use 2 different finishing powders. That was the Too Faced powder, the new one, in color chestnut, and I also used a L'Oreal Infallible. Yeah, the L'Oreal Infallible in color number 10 as well, powder, to try and bring enough warmth on my face, because it just wasn't cutting it at all. But this is a finished look, and I don't think it looks so bad right now, especially as it is matte. Obviously once the oil starts coming through, that's when the imperfections will show. But so far the foundation feels really, really beautifully light, and nothing on my face at all. My pores feel as if they can breathe very well, and it does look very, very natural. As I said, I didn't actually use any kind of loose powders to kind of set anything. I just used the finishing powders, and that was it. And this is the finished look. As to the wig, as the first time I'm wearing it, I'll try to put it on. It is a little bit too big. It is real hair. It's a little bit too big, and I should have gone with, I should have known better. Should have gone for the small size, 21 point something inch, yeah, 21 point something rather than the standard 22. But I'm hoping that it turned out okay and I don't look too ghostly. But yeah, that's enough yapping. I shall see you all very, very soon, in a few hours. All right, you're getting a close-up of my face now. Good evening, people. It is now 8 minutes past 7 on my phone here. This is what my face looks like. Clearly you can see that there is shine, especially on my nose, which is the shiniest area on my whole face. That is normal. However, underneath the eyes there isn't anything there at all. There's no shine, but that is the norm again as well. I would call it, there's like a sheen on my face. Sorry, dry hands, been washing up and everything, and I've not put hand cream on. Sorry about that. So you can see there's a sheen all over, and there's more of a shine here. Now I've not touched up my face, and it's been 7.5 hours or thereabout. Now I know it's not realistic that when you are out and about during the day that you would not touch up. I tend not to do that when I'm doing foundation reviews, just to see whether it can go without. But clearly, if I was wearing this for real during the day, I would touch up probably around the 5-hour mark, which is not bad at all, which is very, very good. But the foundation has not separated at all. It has not creased at all. No creasing, no build up and cakiness anywhere. Yes, there is shine on my face, but it's not built up and felt cakey anywhere at all. It still feels very, very lightweight. Would I recommend this? Let's just get to the point. Yes, I would. Also, something I've just remembered, when I did my face earlier, I did not set it with setting spray at all. So that might be a reason why there's a bit more shine. And obviously, as usual, I normally, when I wear my foundations, I'll put powder before foundation. I think once I do that, and then obviously use the right setting spray. If you use the Urban Decay one, it is amazing as a setting spray. It really makes a difference. Then I would notice that actually there'll be less of a shine, and I might just need to sort of use a brush without any new products in it, which is what I've got here, no new products, and just to see whether it makes any difference. And I might need to do that just the once and just pat that. Look at that. Woo! See? Refreshing my face. No new products at all. And honestly, foundation is not moved and it's still in place. It's not separated. Yes, it doesn't look as perfect as it was at the beginning, but look. Now, if I was to add a little bit of powder or anything like that, clearly that would make a difference, but I wouldn't go mad with extra powders and so on. But look, it's made a difference already, and I'm try not to eat my own hair here. Yeah, so this is what it looks like after a sprucing and a light touch up. And it's not bad at all. I've been looking for this. My MAC Skin Mineralizer, I've been looking for it for ages. It's hidden underneath here. And this is what my face look like. So would I recommend this? Yes, I would actually. If you are one of those people who just gets oily around the T-zone and you want a foundation that's full coverage but that is actually very, very light, you are going to love, love, love this foundation because it is matte. I'm just an extreme example. So really not everyone is like me, but there are quite a few of us out there who are very, very oily, and we're always looking for good foundations which will last for as long as possible. And this is not a bad option. I think it is worth it. Price wise, it's not the most expensive either. I will take this and I will take my Juvia's Place and I'll put those two together. They are very good, as well as the Urban Decay one as well, and my Lancome's and Teint Nude. Those are foundations for a very, very oily skin for me that I found really make a difference. But for me, I would say yes. Yes. I'm looking at the monitor. That's not bad. I would recommend this one. Go ahead and get it. It is a shame that I haven't got my particular shade. That really annoys me. And I would be still wearing this foundation because I have bought it, but I'll be wearing it on the days when I'm not going to work, because then I need to take a bit of time to really buff powder in to make everything look a bit more normal, because the undertone is really not right. It doesn't look that bad, I think, on camera, but honestly, in real life, you can tell the difference before I've had to work through and you know, play with it. Okay, so that's it. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. Thank you very much for watching. If you have still here watching away, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Why do I ask? Because I like you guys to get involved and have some engagement, and the more you engaged you are, the more you like, the more you comment, the more YouTube will actually suggest it to other individuals to watch it as well. And I like to grow, but the choice is up to you.